Dear students, in the last video we had discussed about the introduction and meaning of economics and also economy. Okay, so in this video we will discuss the definition that is given by the father of economics. Okay, he is worldwide known as the father of economics. He published a book named An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of the Wealth of the Nation in 1776. In his book Wealth of Nation, he published a book Wealth of the Nation in 1776. This book is also known as An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes the Wealth of the Nation. That means according to him, wealth is the most important for the development of also country and also development for the human beings. Okay, so wealth means money, but in economy, wealth means production of goods and services. Production of goods and services. So here production of goods means if a farmer engaged in the agricultural land, he produce something by using his skill, his intelligence. He also uses sunlight, rainfall. Here sunlight, rainfall will not be considered as the wealth. He consider wealth only the production of goods and services. But there is one criticism that he ignores the production of services. That means when a teacher is teaching the students, when the doctor is treating the patients, he uses his intelligence. They provide service. But here the father of economics, Adam Smith, ignores. He only count the wealth. Wealth means tangible things like table, chair. Here the production of goods means here anything that is produced from the land. Okay, so there are many criticism behind him. Other economists Marshall and also J.B. say they also criticized Adam Smith due to the narrow definition. He only consider only wealth, and put behind the human being. He first gives importance to the wealth, only to create the wealth. If a person create many wealth, then they will live in happy. Okay, but he ignores the welfare of the human being. That means how to develop the human being. Only two main motive is to produce something. Sunshine and air is the most important factor that is necessary for us. We can't live without them. But these are not the wealth. These are not considered as the wealth for the country. Your wealth means production of goods, production of services also in the modern economy. But Adam Smith ignores the production of services, the mental ability, the intelligence that is used by the teacher, by the doctor, by the farmer in the field. He ignores this. He only considers the how to abstract, how to explore the product from the field. Okay, that is the production of goods into the nature and causes of the wealth of the nation. In 1776, he explains economy is the science of wealth. He emphasizes only on the study of wealth, as I have already discussed. Study of only material goods means only tangible, which can be only seen. He ignores the intangible, like I have already told about the service provided by the teacher, doctor. These are the intangible that is ignored by the father of economics, Adam Smith. Okay. Famous economist Marshall and also J.P. Say criticized him. He says that J.P. Say and also Marshall, they said that development doesn't come from wealth. Human value must be there. Okay, development doesn't come from wealth. Here, wealth in small sense means money, but in economy, wealth doesn't mean money. Wealth means the resources that is available around us in a very scarce way. Okay, in a very scarce or very limited. Okay, so take an example. Suppose a businessman want to start his business or any factory. Okay, so he should first consider the 5 things. 5M, which is in economy this is known as 5M. Okay, so your M means first M, money. Then second M means method. Then third M is material. Then fourth M is man. Then fifth M is machinery. Okay, so these are the 5M. He should first consider the 5M, whether he should available of money or method, material, man or machine. Here, the father of economics, Adam Smith, ignores method and man. That means the main power that is used by someone to produce something. Suppose taken another example, when a farmer engaged in the field to produce something, he also uses his intelligence. But here, father of economics, he ignores this. Development doesn't come from wealth. This is criticized by other famous economists. Human value must be there. But here, Adam Smith ignores. Here, the mental ability, the skill that is used by the man, he ignores. He says that only how to, in whatever we have to produce the goods. Development doesn't come from wealth. Human value must be there. Here, human value means the knowledge, the intelligence, the skill, mental ability that is used by the person. But Adam Smith ignores this. Not consider human skill and mental ability. You have heard the proverb, health is wealth. That means first we consider our health. If we spend proper amount on our health, like if you spend on medical treatment, hospital, for our benefit, okay, if we spend money on our treatment, then our health will be in good condition. If our health is in good condition, then we will be able to do something for our country. If take an example, suppose there are two persons, X and Y. Okay, X now is 75 years and Y is now 10 years. Their health condition is very serious. They go to hospital and there is only one oxygen cylinder. So you think the hospital will provide oxygen cylinder to whom? The old man or the boy? Yes, the probable answer will be the boy, because here the service, the skill, the knowledge that is provided by the young man already over. Now he is taking rest. His contribution is now nil. But now the small child is now very small age. He may be, if he spend more amount of money on his health, he may be a doctor, he may be a teacher, he may be something for the country. He will be considered as an asset for the country. Suppose take another example, a student. A student depends upon his parents, on his family to for his study. Now we will be considered that the student is a liability for the family. His father, his mother, they are the asset because they are earning now. They are earning something. They are serving their family. But the small child is depending. When the small child will become an adult, he or she will become self-dependent. He will provide some income to the family. He will be now independent. He will be considered as an asset for the family. So, how a person will be an asset? This is ignored by. That means here the service provided by the doctor to the patient. That is not here. That is not considered by Adam Smith. He only considered the goods in physical form, wealth. Okay, not in that is only tangible assets, tangible goods are considered. Adam Smith only considered the wealth as a form of production of goods. Not only he ignores the production of services. Production of goods means here anything that is produced from the land, anything the person acquires in physical form. More wealth is equal to more happy citizen. Okay, so he consider wealth in a very narrow sense. That's why most famous economic, Marshall and also JB, they have also criticized, because we should first consider the human being, the welfare of the human being. If you spend proper, if you spend amount on his education, if you spend amount on his medical treatment, then he will be in the future, he may be independent. But if you consider only how to only produce the product in whatever way, That's why he ignores the data of the 5 M: main, method, material, money, then machine. So he ignores the manpower. Manpower, understand what the meaning of manpower means? The skill, the knowledge that is used by a person. So when a person working is in the factory, suppose take an example. A factory's manager advised A to produce 15 sheet of cement packet. Okay, 15 sheets of cement packet. He is able to also produce. He also know how to use the machine. He also can do the time before the estimated time. But his health doesn't support him. That means I can do the work, but I have the intelligence. But if my health is deteriorating day by day, then how can I will be provide service? First health, then the wealth will be automatically come in the future. That's why Adam Smith is criticized. He considered only health. He considered only wealth, not health. That means we have to spend more money on education, on medical treatment. Okay, so this is the definition given by Adam Smith, which has been criticized because of the more defaults. Okay, he also says that if a country's wealth increases, it is also a good point. If a country's wealth you will study in the next class. You will be studying in the next class GDP. That means a family's economical status depend upon the income of the family. That means if you want to know the economical status of an individual, we will consider the different sources from which the person is earning. Similarly, from the if you want to know the economical status of a family, we have to first explore what are the resources the family is being earning. Similarly, what is the economical status of the country? We consider using this wealth. A country's economical status depends upon the production of goods and services. So you will be learn there are three sectors: primary, secondary, tertiary. Okay, in these three we will discuss in the coming chapters. So this is also good point that is given by Adam Smith. The wealth should be there. That means wealth means their production of goods, but he ignores services, production of services, only production of goods. This is also good point, but we should also look after the welfare of the people. The modern economy says that economics is both consider the material and immaterial things, both the service provided by someone and production of goods by someone, using his machine or using his artificial way. Okay, this is the definition given by Adam Smith. He also as well as good and also criticized by other economists. Thank you, student. This is most necessary for 9 and also 10 classes and also higher classes. In the next class, we will learn the first chapter of economics of class 9, the story of village Palampur. So if you have any doubt, comment in the comment box and subscribe this channel. Okay, thank you.